Hello and welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode number 9. Here we are starting things off today with a match against Birmingham City. There are, as always, 3 games to show in this episode. The next one will be against Burnley, and the final one of this episode will be against Ipswich. Birmingham, if memory serves me correct, were way down in the table, like 16th or thereabouts heading into this game. So I had a lot of confidence, as you can see. Didn't go for a strong team, but also a team that I knew would guarantee the victory. As you can see, Dembele in front decided for a while to not bother playing Aravidis and potentially send him out on loan in the January transfer window and then just sell him at the start of next season, because he is so bad. Like, seriously, he's just terrible. Anyway, getting focused on this game right now. A name that I've been told I'm pronouncing wrong, so now I'm going to go with the way he pronounces it. Jordan Ibe on the ball there, plays into Dembele. This is a great run by Dembele all the way through, takes the shot, and it's a very good save by the keeper as well to keep it out of play. So they did well there. However, Birmingham wins a free kick here in the 14th minute. Crossed in, don't really know who it reaches, but it's headed in to the back of the net, and Birmingham have a relatively early lead, which was surprising to say the least. I was not expecting them to take the lead, and I guess we underestimated Birmingham heading into the game. As you can see here, very well taken free kick, finds his man, beats the keeper completely. And I'm just going to say it now, expect a lot of goals. This episode was embarrassing, to say the least. We got utterly embarrassed. Anyway, moving on here. Scott Parker on the ball, plays it down into Dembele. Dembele once again on the run, takes a shot with the left foot, but the keeper has his hands on that again and gets it out for the corner, and then for some reason Scott Parker's like, get off me. Anyway, moving on here. 38th minute now, we're on the ball. Tom Cairney running down the wing slightly, pays it down into Chris Baird. Baird trying to find someone, gets his way back into Cairney. Cairney going in the middle now, finds Parker. This is a very good run here. Typical stuff from Fulham into Ibe. Ibe on the wing, cuts in here, plays it, passes it just to Parker, who's right in front of the net and can simply hit it in to the back of the net for the equalising goal. It's a nice build-up play, and it's a simple execution. Didn't want to try anything too difficult, but there you have it. Ibe, realising that he was in too much trouble there, just passes it down to Scott Parker. Even though it takes a deflection, still finds Parker, who's able to take a touch and then a simple tap into the back of the net. Moving on now. Second half, Dembele trying to get his team in front here. Parker once again on the ball. He has become such a good player for the team. And there's a cross in. Somehow, at danger close range to the keeper, Dembele finds the back of the net. That's right in front of the keeper. And Dembele makes it 2-1, scoring another goal, which is very good. It's good that he's scoring these goals, and it's good that he's finally finding his footing. Took him a little while, but Parker being such an influential role, playing so well, probably the dressing room leader, to say the least. And there is a nice headed goal there. And now Dembele going back on the offense. They're getting the ball off that interception. It finds its way to Loftus-Cheek, and Loftus-Cheek pretty much seals the game with 15 minutes left, making it 3-1. Way to bounce back from that embarrassment at Cardiff. Looking for our first win in 2 games there to keep the momentum going and to stay with Nottingham Forest. And there is Ruben Loftus-Cheek to give us that momentum there to add the 3rd goal. Not exactly the best of goals, but you know, none of the goals were really that good in this game by us. But we'll take what we can, and we will take this 3-1 win. Although, could it be 4? As you can see, Dembele making the run here, gets past his man there, and now almost one-on-one with the keeper, takes a shot, saved. Pereira can't get on the rebound for a simple tap, and Loftus-Cheek passes it to him, yet somehow he couldn't finish the job. That defender getting in the way there and making sure it goes out of play for a corner. The corner would of course be wasted, as they usually are. 90th minute here, pass down, doesn't matter, it's full time. And we get the win there. 3-1, nicely done. Very easy win. The goal kind of rattled the team heading into later into the game. But once we got that goal and once we took the lead, it was back to normal, plain sailing as always. Good win for Fulham. There's, in my mind, probably the man of the match right there. Scott Parker played an absolutely amazing role. Whether it was attacking or defending, he was there and he did not get tired at all, which was great. I'm very impressed with his performance because he had a good performance as well, as he always seems to do. One of the best players this season so far. Anyway, moving on now, playing away at Turf Moor, that place, to Burnley now. Burnley, I think, we're in 6th or 5th, so this is quite a big game. You know, they're only 3 places behind us, and this isn't a team that we can definitely not underestimate. Decided to go for a little bit of a stronger team. I believe I played Dembele again. Might have played Ahianicho, I'm not too sure. But anyway, there's the team lineup. And it's a weird 4-4-2 to say the least. Like I know that somehow 4-4-2s are done, but like it feels as if the centre mids are too far apart. I don't know, that might just be me. Anyway, there is our team. We did play Ahianicho. A little bit of a change up from the last one. Ince playing the gate, of course, the centre defensive mid. Chalba filling in for Loftus-Cheek. And Pereira playing cam still. We would get on the attack very early here. Chalaba with a nice run in the 7th minute. Sees that he's going to get tackled, passes it down to Ahianicho, who takes a shot, and it goes wide. Something's happened with Ahianicho recently. He's all over the place. He's not how he used to play. He has his moments, but his goals just haven't been showing up, and you're about to see it here. Great run, shot taken, simple save. I don't know what happened to him, but hopefully he can bounce back, as he is, I believe he is definitely our top goal scorer. Anyway, that kick by the keeper there certainly was able to help Burnley get on the attack here. You can see Boyd crosses in. Vokes just breaks away from everyone. No one was marking him. He's able to run away from everyone and make it 1-0 right after we were on the attack. And I was very surprised, to say the least. And there's Chalaba trying to get on the offense, trying to get us back in the equalising position just a few minutes later, but nothing was to come of it. Hits the post. Burnley now take a shot, but it's saved by the keeper. And it goes out for a corner there. Good save by the keeper and a good stretch on it. This game would slowly turn so boring that it was the 90th minute. Nothing had changed. As you can see, it was, I don't know, just after that goal, and especially after the start of the second half, the game just slowed down to just a turd. Random example, but there you have it. Anyway, 90th minute, you could tell we're in added time. We are trying to get the winner. Labiad runs through, takes the shot. But Heaton, the goalkeeper, gets an easy save. They have a corner here. It's headed out way too wide. And that, though, was able to call for the full-time whistle. And another loss. It was really embarrassing. It was really bad to lose this game, especially to someone as close to us in the league as Burnley was. And it also meant that I think Nottingham Forest went about a point ahead, or 2 points ahead even at that time. Anyway, it's snowing, but that doesn't mean anything because we're taking on Ipswich. Ipswich, as we move on to this game, we're in relatively the same place as Birmingham. I think maybe even lower, maybe even 17th or 18th. So they were way down the table. And once again, like with Birmingham, headed into it thinking, it's okay. We lost the game, but we can come back. The Burnley loss was a bit of a devastating blow, but it's okay. We can come back at this against Ipswich. You can see the lineup we picked here once again. Not a strong lineup. Rohan is the player of this game, and I forgot to get the clip of it, but he did get injured, and by the end of the game, he was out for about 3 weeks, I believe. So that sucked quite a bit. Anyway, you can see another 4-4-2 being played here. Now I'm getting scared about 4-4-2s after the Burnley game. But all started off well. Ibe with a cross in here, gets punched out. However, Dembele there outside of the box to get the ball, takes a shot, gets saved. Pereira though able just to keep it in play, and Ibe is there on the header from the cross in from Pereira to make it 1-0. Another goal for Jordan Ibe. This guy just doesn't stop scoring. Seriously, he is turning into easily probably the best player of the season and probably the best signing, even though it's only on loan. If things go well next season and we get promoted, definitely going to be getting Jordan Ibe. With plays like this, I mean, jeez, it's amazing. Anyway, as you saw there, what? This is such a stupid goal to explain. I was trying to pass it over to the left back, but instead the game assumed I was passing it forward and gave it away to him. That's not the... I know it's relatively close to, but that's not the angle I was passing at, and therefore It shouldn't have gone in that direction. It was such a dumb goal to give away. It's such a stupid goal. It's embarrassing as anything. But it's also BS because that's not a direction it was headed in. But who knows with EA? They do whatever they want to do. Clipping and all that shit, I know. But McGoldrick makes it 1-1 there. And that was very embarrassing. We needed to get on the attack here. Needed to get ourselves back in the lead. Show that we deserve to be in the top two. Ibe with a great run here. Takes a shot. Easily saved though. That's the thing. A lot of our shots are being easily saved nowadays. Brink of half time here. Now they're on the attack. Look at that passing there. Just embarrassing our defense. Crossed in. McGoldrick's there again. And it's 2-1. We're losing to Ipswich. And we're losing by, you know, they've scored twice against us. That, I'll give him credit for, is a very good goal. Broke down the wing there, and just the time they have to cross it is great. McGoldrick just gets it. I don't know who he beats there. I can't tell who it is. It's number 3. I have no clue. That could be, I think that's Garbett. But, no, there was just poor defending, and they took extreme advantage of that. Anyway, second half now, they're 2-1 up. They have a free kick there with a big header. Gets saved. Time for us to try and take counter-attack. Nope, gets stopped in his tracks. Crossed in here, gets stopped, and then all of a sudden there's a shot taken. Who's on the end of that for the rebound? But McGoldrick for a hat-trick. We are not only are we 3-1 down, but the same guy has scored against us 3 times. Such a bad experience. Just it is so. It is pretty much embarrassing to be losing to a team so far down. Like, just everything went wrong, and from a McGoldrick did his hat-trick. I know it's a big moment for him, but I didn't show the clip of this. This was also his 3rd goal in the league. All of his goals in the league were scored against us so far, and that just added to the embarrassment. You can see here, 80th minute, we're trying to do anything to get back on the attack. Loftus-Cheek with a good shot. It does get saved. But it did look like he went out of play, but it is saved. There it is on the replay. And we win ourselves a corner here. Caney going to take the corner, trying to find someone, crosses it in. Loftus-Cheek maybe, all over the place. And Mobieta trying to cross it into someone maybe, just doesn't find it. All the way back, it goes to the last man. And Mobieta back on the ball, plays it into Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek still on the ball. Loftus-Cheek with a shot, takes a deflection, but it's in. It's in the 83rd minute, right to the end of it. Loftus-Cheek grabs the ball and runs back up the pitch. That could be the chance to bring us back into the match. There is a goal. Granted, it definitely could have been saved. Loftus-Cheek grabbing his 2nd goal of the episode, courtesy pretty much of that deflection. It seemed as if the attack was on. There was a chance we could salvage a point from this. But no, it wasn't supposed to happen. Just everything, just the moment that goal went in, Ipswich parked the bus, and even all-out attack wouldn't work against them. Bad day, bad episode, very embarrassing. 6 points lost. The Burnley one is alright because they are a close one, but Ipswich should have won. And look at how much that's affected us. We are now 4 points behind Nottingham Forest. Ipswich and Birmingham 15th and 16th. That's so bad. And Ipswich have one of the worst records in the league as well, with 10 losses. So it's now picking up, as you can see. 2nd to 6th is now separated by 6 points, which makes it all the more competitive. And the lead we've developed over the other teams has just crumbled, which is bad, and things are slowly going to go downhill possibly. I don't know, I'm hoping they can change around over these next few games. Anyway, that's going to end this episode of Career Mode here. If you got anything you want to say about it, put it down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.